Welcome back to the Rebel Tech channel. I'm Justin, and let me ask you a question. Does this update mean the Zoom F6 is back, resurrected, or just brought back into the fold of field recorders that we're talking about nowadays? We have a 2.0 update here, and it has a significant update, something that has been asked for a while and something that has been starting to roll out in tech over the last year or so. And that main thing is 32-bit float to an interface. So the 32-bit float signal is now able to transmit via USB to your computer as an interface. So essentially, you have no clipping while you're using it as an interface. Pretty sweet. I've used it a little bit. It seems to work, but I can't guarantee it for everyone. I'm using it on a PC that I built. I haven't used it on a laptop. I haven't used it on any Apple products or anything else. So on my PC specifically, it works. For now. So in this video, I'm going to be letting you know what the updates are in this 2.0 firmware update, and my take, what they will impact, who they will impact, and how they will impact everyone. So let's get off to the first thing, which is 32-bit float going to the interface functionality. Now, this is, like I said in the intro, this is something that people have been asking for a while. And I was skeptical that they would actually do it because I didn't know if it was a hardware thing. I couldn't imagine it being, but I mean, stranger things have happened. So 32-bit float is now accessible via USB to interface functionality. Like I said, it works for me. Let me know down in the comments if you use it on a PC, laptop, Apple product, whatever it is you're using. Let me know if it works for you. And you can send me samples if you're having issues, and maybe we could try to troubleshoot it if you're having issues with it. I can't guarantee I can fix everything, but I can do my best to help you out. So who does this affect? Well, it really anyone who uses the Zoom F6 as an interface, strictly, because obviously it's going to an interface. If you're a person who is doing any type of live streaming or even recording to a DAW, recording to any type of software, this will be very helpful. Now, personally, I prefer putting it on a SD card and using other devices because I have them for my streaming, my live streaming, which I don't really do very often, but when I do, I have other things like the Wave XLR is my go-to because the Go XLR is essentially dead. But I'm not going to go over that because plenty of other people have covered that, and I haven't touched my Go XLR for a year. Ever since I got the Wave XLR, I really love that software. But back to the Zoom F6, I might start using this as an interface only because it's got the 32-bit float. Now, I'm an audio person. I should be able to record and stream without having clipping be a problem, especially if you have a limiter or a clip guard, whatever it is, especially on the Wave XLR. It shouldn't be a problem for me. But stuff happens, and yeah. If you're a person who's going to use this, once again, down in the comments, talk to me. Let's talk about it. Let's see if it works for you and whatever it is. So the second thing is auto connect to the F6 control app. Now with this update, I haven't really noticed much of a difference. When you choose Bluetooth as an option, when you have the dongle, the adapter to go to Bluetooth, the iOS option in the F6, when you choose which way you want to connect, doesn't work. It sets it up as a password that you put on your phone. It never worked for me once it went to that software. There was an update on the phone, and it doesn't support anything past whatever it was originally set for. But the F control, the second option, works. So it will connect, and it works. It's basically a controller. It's a wireless controller. That's all it is. You can't monitor your audio, which is a little annoying, but just the way it is. It's probably a blessing in disguise because it's probably going to be delayed. It's going to be some lag, and the latency is going to be bad. So you're better off just using a wireless adapter via 3.5 millimeter. I have a couple options. You can use a lav system, which works. I've used a couple. I've used a couple of Sennheiser ones. They work, but it's a little bit of an expensive thing to do, and you got to set it up a little weird. Or you just go typical headphones and holding it on there and just strapping your wires down. That's how I do it. I'm a little old school with it, but just how I do things. If you're a person who's a audio recordist, room operator, whatever it is, and you're using the Zoom F6, or if you're using anything else, let me know how you do things. I want to learn. I want to know how people are doing things nowadays, because it's not something that I've spoken to a lot of people about, especially lately, because I haven't really done many gigs. The work that I do now is more like event work and working lighting, video. I'm getting more into other aspects of the production world, and with a new job, it's going to be more of my focus, and hopefully I could bring that to this channel one day. Okay, next up, shortcut added to show Bluetooth menu by pressing and holding PFL/enter button. So the PFL/enter button, which is the check button on the F6. All right, so Future Justin here. I have to replace this next part because I misspoke, and I'm a dum-dum. I got confused with some other parts of the update. But regardless, the Bluetooth menu will come up when you press and hold the check mark or the PFL button. So this holding down, as you see in the B-roll here, it comes up when you hold it down. When you pressed it, as I said, it is a PFL button also. It's a select button also and all that stuff. But in your monitoring the levels area, you could press it and it will go to the PFL settings, or you could hold it and now it will go to your Bluetooth menu. Now back to past me with the rest of the video. Now the fourth update for this 2.0 firmware update is a shortcut to your formatting your SD card. Now you turn it on, and during startup, press the record button. That brings you straight to the formatting section of the menu. Yeah, it's shorter, but you have such a small window of startup that most people are not even going to think this. Like, when I'm recording, I'm just starting it up, getting it ready, and then I go into the menu and I format my cards and everything like that. Maybe I'll remember. Maybe if it's muscle memory and I put it into my head that I need to do this every time, maybe that'll be helpful. But honestly, it's not that hard to go into the menu and go to System. Let's see if I can remember it. It's System, Menu, System. Menu, System, SD card, should have remembered that, and then format. It's not that hard, but I guess for someone, again, last one, down in the comments if it's something that's going to impact you or make a big difference for you and your functionality for the Zoom F6. Please let me know, and we can discuss it. We could discuss all of these. Two of them are shortcuts, being the last two that I spoke about. And the auto connect, I haven't really noticed it working. I have a new phone now, so I'm going to try it again and see if it works. I haven't tried it with my new phone. I've tried it with my old phone, but it's only, well, it's a couple of years older than my new one. So we'll see. If you notice any differences with the functionality of the Zoom F6 after this update, make sure that you follow the short that I put up. I have a short up right now that shows you how to update the Zoom F6, and it's very easy, pretty simple. If you notice a difference, and if you notice that your workflow, your use case of the Zoom F6 has gotten better, or even if it's gotten worse, whatever your comments are, whatever your questions are, whatever you want to talk about, please leave it down in the comment section. Let's discuss it. Maybe I'll learn something new. Maybe you learned something new in this video, but regardless, please be nice in the comments. That's all I ask. And that's pretty much it. It's nice to see the Zoom F6 getting an update again. And we are, I think this might be episode or part 50 of the Zoom F6 videos. It's right around 50. It might be before or after. I think it is 50. The short maybe 51, maybe 50. But this 2.0 concept is right around that 50 mark, which is really cool. I don't see myself getting to 100, but we'll try to put up as many videos as we can about the Zoom F6 because I'd like to still think I'm the Zoom F6 guy, even though I haven't really covered it much lately. Well, finally got something to cover it, and I think I got some videos planned. I think I'm going to cover how to stream with it with 32-bit float, how to connect to the F6 app now that I have a reason to do a follow-up, a part 2 to that original Bluetooth one, because really the app hasn't been updated. This is the only update that we have, so maybe I'll just do a follow-up to that. Maybe some shortcuts. Maybe I'll do a quick shortcut video for the Zoom F6. If those are things are things that you're interested in, please let me know down in the comments. Also, if you have any other ideas for Zoom F6 stuff, I won't do time code because I don't use it, but I know my buddy Chris covers it on his channel, so go check out that. I'll leave it in the card in the corner. I forget which one it is. It's been a while since I've recorded. So that's all I got for you. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you found this informative, and I hope this brought some life back to the Zoom F6 because I really do love this device. It's just unfortunately with my life, it just hasn't been used much, and I'm hoping to record more videos so I actually use it and get to play around with it some more. I don't really work audio gigs as much because, like I said, my job does not require me to have it. But I still do audio gigs on the side, so we'll see what happens. Once again, thank you again. If you have any comments, questions, anything whatsoever on this, all I ask is you be nice. Just leave it down in the comments section. Let's have a discussion. You can join the Discord. There are other people a part of it. We're coming up on 30. I think 30 people, close to 30 people in the Discord. I know it's not much, but it's a cool community. Everyone seems pretty nice, so follow the rules. Just be nice. That's all I ask. I don't ask much. Just be nice. And if you found this video helpful, hit the like button. I might have said that. I don't remember. Hit the like button. And if you like my vibe around here, please consider subscribing. And I'm done talking. It's really hot. And until next time, I'll see you rebels in the next video.